What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Let me share this out real quick. Share this out real quick. Man, yesterday, man. Mm. Yeah, man. Yesterday, man, I missed on a few straights, about three straights. We went 4-6, man. Went 4-6 on the man. I thought Reeves was gonna at least give us that 5 of 6. Um, right, let me share this out real quick. It's gonna be some interesting things today. Not gonna go through everything. I got to go to work today, bro. Not gonna go through a lot. Not gonna go through everything. Not gonna go through a lot. Let me post this up. You guys got some plays you guys like? Let me know. About to go straight through this one here. I've been on the road. Well, not on the road, but I got a little I got a exhaust problem, man. It just came over me in the front manifold. I'm either replace it or get it welded. One or the other. All right. Not my favorite today, of course. Well, no. You know what though? I'll take that back. I'll take that back. I will. But like I said, yeah, we went 4-6 yesterday on that prize picks play. We gonna 6 for 6 these people one good time. For sure. We're gonna get them people 6 for 6 one time for sure, right? Where we at? Okay. Mostly the same thing what I always look at, man. Now, let's see, where was I at? Yeah, so this is the first game on the docket here. Let me check for some injury news, just in case we miss anything right now. Make sure you got your new no. Oh, damn, Jalen Green. I liked Jalen Green today. I liked him today. Hero out. Melton's out. Tainted. Paulo went through shoot around. Ben Simmons questionable again. This is crazy. All right, so Jonathan Eyes is out. All right, Murray. So I don't expect LeBron James or Murray to play. So there we have that. We already know what the deal is. That. Where's chat? Let me get my chat out, man. Okay. Walker Kessler, Jonathan Isaac is questionable. Jevin Love is out. All right, so right. Look, Utah Jazz at Orlando Magics, right? Gonna get we need Paulo news. Other than that, I got love for Suggs here. I know he ain't the best, right? He's not the best, but I got love for Suggs here. I'm gonna just go through the lane and start Xing off plays, right? Now, first and foremost, we do have Colin Sexton. You know that's my guy. I will be playing his props. I already played it. I got his 3-point prop at a plus 115. Not saying take it or whatever the case may be, but y'all know what I do. He's just been, the gift that keeps on giving for me. And not an official play, but it's like as long as it's like 1.5 at plus money. Like I said, I got it at plus money last night at plus 115. I'm all over it, bro. It just is what it is, right? So Colin Sexton's 1.5 threes. I've already taken that. He's 8 for 10 to this number. Head to head versus this team. This year, he's only played this team once. That was the beginning of the season, though. He only played 16 minutes. He wasn't getting a lot of minutes at the time. So you know the drill, though. And then his points prop is in play, but the pace of this game that's going to be played at, I don't too much like the pace here, right? I'm going to test the threes today. I'm going to test it. Not an official play. I already played it. Like I said, I got it at plus 115. Right now it's at minus 109. I've already played it. I'm still going to add it over there to the side. This matchup, I like this matchup for Suggs, right? So I like this matchup for Suggs. I just don't see neither one of these guards here being heavily, defensive guys here. So Suggs, where is he? Now, it's a few things you can look at here. You can look at the turnovers right here. That's one thing I was looking at, the 1.5 turnovers. That's something that you can look at. I lean towards the over there, no matter if they're playing them or not, right? You could also look at the assists, right? His last 5 games, he's 4-5 to this number. Keep in mind, the Utah Jazz, they give up the most assists to the point guard position. Right there, as you can see, you want a better view. I matched them up already. Utah Jazz number 1 right here, assists, point guards, bam, right? So we all know what this is, right? How it goes when it comes to the assist prop, right? And the assist right now is sitting at 2.5 at a parlay piece at a minus 168. I will throw that to the side. Didn't take it yet, but I'll throw it to the side just to play that I think that he should probably be able to hit, right? So his assists, and then you can look at points plus assists because I like his regular points of prop as well in this matchup. So you can look at points plus assists, but for this video's sake, I will toss in 2.5 separately, and then his threes are in play. He's 6 of 10 to this number. If I filter this on the road, these guys are at home. I'll filter this for threes at home, show only home games. Then he's at home. He's 8 of 10 to his 3 ball, right? So it's something that you can look at there. I haven't pulled the trigger. I'm adding it to my picks over here, right here on the side, and I'll keep it moving, right? So Wendell Carter, he's let me down. He's let me down for the three ball, which is a parlay piece. His threes always come out at one. Now it's at 1.5 in certain places, but you can still get it one as a parlay piece. The double double for Wendell Carter. I'm not going there, but he's hit it in a double double in two of his last three games there. I'm not going there. If you do, you get it at a plus 410 right now. Actually, I'm gonna put it over here in my bet slip over here. So I'll just have it to the side so I don't forget. That's the beauty of this prop tool here, right? So and then I mean, Larry Marketing and all these guys, I couldn't talk you off of them, but I'm probably just not going to really be going there right now, right? In this matchup. So, but I like the matchup for the Orlando players here, right? So, Paulo, all these guys are in play. On the season, small forward, points wise, Utah Jazz has gotten better over the season. They right around 12, 13. Power forward, points wise, Utah giving up the second most points to the power forward position. Rebounds, I know they're a pretty decent rebounding team. Three ball, on the season, the Utah Jazz, they're giving up the most threes to the power forward position on the season. And they top 10 and giving up threes to the small forward position. But these guys probably don't shoot many threes. You know what I'm saying? So, it is what it is. As far as a game side, Selly Sale said over 223. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It seemed like it could go over, or you could also look at a team total. If whichever team you think gonna score, you could probably look at their team total and just take a team total. You know what I'm saying? If you just don't want to take the full game over or under or something like that. We do know that defensively, this Orlando Magic team is good defensively. Defensive rating, teams general, traditional. Let's go advanced. Defensive rating, top 5 right now, man. Timberwolves number 1, Boston number 2, Cleveland number 3, Oklahoma City number 4, Orlando Magic number 5. They just own something. Right, so the top 5 defensive efficiency, defensive rating. If you want to look at the last 5 games, defensive rating. Where are they? Okay, last 5 games they slide down to 10 to 9. Last 10 games they slide down to 13. Right. So lately, on the season, they've been good, and how long can you be good? You know what I'm saying? All that time. You nervous? I like Banchero. I like Banchero. Like I just pointed out right here. I'm probably not going to him, but points wise, like they're giving up the most threes to the power forward position. The second most points to the power forward position. Rebounds, they don't give up a lot of rebounds. Fantasy score, if you're on Prize Picks or something like that, they give up the most FanDuel points to the power forward position. And, assists, they still top 5, top 6. So there you have that, right? I'll keep it moving. Next game on the docket here is the Milwaukee Bucks and the Charlotte Hornets. Y'all already know what's going on over here. I'm going to like Dame Lillard 2.5 threes at a parlay piece. And then, of course, watch out for the blowout. You can bet your bands. You can bet bands. You can get margins, whatever. You can get them early. If for some reason, if you think Richards can get his full allotment of minutes, then I'm going to like his rebound prop and possibly a double-double. Jay Crowder, you can get him for threes as for value, and Malik Beasley. But other than that, I'm not even going to talk about this game here. Moving over to the Golden State Warriors and the New York Knicks. Primetime game here. Y'all already know the deal. The kid, threes are in play here, and it's just going down, right? So, of course, I'm going to like the threes here for Stephen Curry, sitting at 5.5 on prime time. Couldn't talk you off anything here though. I couldn't. And then the kid, he continues to be consistent with that 2.5 assist prop. Everybody's been eating off of that, so you guys already know that. The bench is getting a little bit better when they have Clay and Paul Pierce, not Paul Pierce, Chris Paul coming off the bench, and then like I said, Kuminga. If I could, there it is right there. Kuminga, he just continues to smash this assist prop at 2.5. He's 8 or 10 to this number. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight. And last 20 games, he's 12 or 20, right? So he continues to hit that, right? Brunson, Sully Sales say Brunson for 25. Definitely can't talk you off numbers for Brunson. You could look at DiVincenzo. There could be a narrative there. You know, he used to play for him, but I probably wouldn't narrate that one. But Josh Hart, well, everything is in play, bro. Everything is in play. So I don't have a specific prop that I'll be betting here. Might do a same game parlay. Might try to go in here and give me a same game parlay with a plus 100, plus 200, something like that. Get in, get out. This is a part of the promotional FanDuel where you'll get to the no sweat same game parlay, which requires a plus 400. But other than that, let me keep it moving. Right. If you guys ain't subscribed, just hit the subscribe button for me. I need 11 more subscribers to get to 3K. I want to see that 3K flash across the board. You know. Other than that, let's keep going. Atlanta Hawks, Brooklyn Nets, right? So, last game was the game that Clint Capella finally broke out, right? I told you they'll tell you when they put these guys on minutes limits, but they're not going to tell you when they take them off, right? So Clint Capella, let me just go to him manually because this is a guy that I got to talk about. His rebounds. First and foremost, we'll go to his rebounds. Okay. So he had 13 rebounds last game versus Utah. Now, the minutes, right? He came off that minutes limits. He played 19 minutes, then he played 17 minutes, then he played 24 and a half, right? Now he's in that zone. As long as he's playing over 22 minutes, this guy can put up rebounds in a hurry. 22 minutes, 12 rebounds. 24 minutes, 11 rebounds. 27 minutes, 14 rebounds, so on and so forth, right? So I can't ignore his rebound prop and or his double-double. I just can't ignore that. It's the chemistry between him and Trey, the lobs and all that was lit. So him and Murray should be able to figure it out. Last time I checked, his double-double was at plus 150. I did not pull the trigger. That was last night. So his double-double right now, you'll probably get that maybe at a plus 125, or it might be still sitting around. No money probably haven't been coming on. Actually, it's a plus 160, right? His regular rebound prop probably sitting at 9.5. I couldn't talk off of that. In fact, I do like that. I can't underestimate Clint Capella. You know what I'm saying? He's gotten to his rebound prop in some of the worst situations. So I can't deny him. Let's see. Head-to-head versus this team, he's hit his rebound prop in 4 of his last 5 games at double-digit rebounds. And then the points for him and versus this team, he's had a double-double in 4 out of his he's hit double-digit points in 2 of his last 5 games versus his team. So I would just look at his rebounds. I would look at his rebounds. I would definitely look at his rebounds. Claxton, he says Adam says Claxton double-double. It's just something I haven't been going to. This is the spot, though. This is the spot. Pace-up matchup. A lot of pace-up, you know what I'm saying? But lately, he ain't been Claxton the way I want him to Claxton, man. You know what I'm saying? So, points-wise, I mean, he's got double-digit points in 3 straight games and double-digit points in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of his last 10 games. But what's been the rebounds? You know what I'm saying? Now, granted, you're going to be plenty of rebounds to be had here. The last 3 games he hadn't hit rebounds, right? And that's Memphis. Of course, I can see why. And then, Minnesota, I can see why. Memphis, a pace down matchup. Then you got a tough slow pace down defensive game. So he just played 3 gritty games in a row, right? So now he's going to a pace up matchup. I think there's a possibility where he can get loose, right? Then the minutes allotment, right, is going down 30, 21, 27. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Versus his last 20 games, of course, you had guys like Bruno and stuff like that out. But the last 20 games, you go back and look at back here, like the minutes were up there 40, 30, 32, 31, 38, 38, 37. Now you're starting to see this 26. 30. Y'all remember he was playing like 40, 50 minutes, 30, 40, upper 30s and 40 minutes. So now he's like, his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, he had 30 minutes, played 30 minutes twice in his last 8 games. Can he get there? Yes. I don't feel like chasing that. You get matured when sometimes you can't be on everything, man. I have to learn that. And then when you own a play that hits, but you didn't play it, you can't be like, damn, I should have played that. No. Leave that shit alone. It's over with. Because that creates bad habits. You're going to fade. It's too many good plays on the board every single night. You're going to fade. You're going to fade plays, bro. So here's the thing. Pace up matchup for Brooklyn, right? Brooklyn should get extra scoring opportunities here. They should. Now, if we don't get Ben Simmons, because he popped up questionable, and then shout out to Schroeder, because I went there that game. Now earlier I did take the under 1.5 threes, right? I took the under 1.5 threes. I got that play from the chat about a week ago. I took the under 1.5 threes for Dorian Smith, and it was at plus money. However, they had Ben Simmons wasn't questionable at the time, so now I got to live with it, right? He wasn't questionable at the time because Ben Simmons, I was banking on him playing, but that's for another story, another day. But you still got Cam Johnson in the mix. But that was going to shave some minutes off Dorian Finney-Smith. Either way it goes, I like the 3-ball for Cam Johnson. I probably won't be going there, but I like the 3-ball for Cam Johnson. Now, if they got Schroeder up here, interesting. They don't got Schroeder numbers up here. Right. So they waiting on Ben Simmons news. So if Ben Simmons is out, we can elevate Schroeder, right? His points probably going to be 12.5 or 13.5, but I'll be on Schroeder. And then Lonnie Walker, I was on him last game. He had a bad shooting game, 1 for 9. In this matchup, he could probably pop back out. The rest of the Hawks players, you guys know what to do with these guys, right? One thing I will say is on the season, I was always targeting this team for the 3-pointers, right? Especially the point guard. On the season, Brooklyn giving up the most 3-pointers to the point guard position. They top 5 to the shooting guard position and giving up the threes. Probably a little bit outside the top 10 and giving up threes to the small forward position, power forward position. But some shooters gonna shoot. So they give up threes. Thanks, man. You definitely know your shit. It is what it is. All that shit don't hardly. I mean, those are just the facts, man. Anything can still happen, bro. Those are just the facts. Anything can still happen. Anything, right? So I'm not going to talk too much about this game, the Atlanta side here. I think in a pace-up matchup, this offense, this Brooklyn Nets offense does get a tad bit of an upgrade in a pace-up matchup like this. But you don't need me to tell you about these guys. Bojan Bogdanovic, love the threes. You get those threes at 2.5. I like that. Jalen Johnson been hitting them. DeJounte Murray can go berserk, and we already know what Sadiq Bey can do, right? Rebound prop, I'm going to be on Clint Capella's 9.5, right? Even if I had to put in a parlay piece, but let's keep it moving, bro. Oklahoma City Thunders at San Antonio Spurs, right? So, man, I don't know. I talked all that shit about how I felt about Fred VanVleet last game. He came out there and proved my ass super wrong, right? He just did me dirty, slapped my ass all up across the wall, right? Didn't even go out there and shoot the ball. That was nasty work right there. That was nasty work. That shit was nasty work. Oh, no, I'm talking about the Spurs. I'm sorry. I was looking at the other game. So this is the Spurs game. Okay, so here's what I was on. Here's what I was on in the Spurs game, right? Head over here in the Spurs game. We know we got the Chet. We got the Chet and Wemby matchup, right? So I took Wemby points at 21. Not an official play, but I played it. Then I took 16 and a half for I took 16 and a half for I took Wemby 21 and a half. I'm gonna lay off his threes today. I'm gonna go raw points. I got him at 21 and a half. Actually, I got him at 21 and a half on Prize Picks, right? It might still be 21 and a half. Wemby, Chet, Rookie of the Year candidates. What more, man? Get your popcorn ready, right? So, let's see. And then I took Chet, 16 and a half points. I mean, what you want me to do? What do you want me to do? Now, Wemby's points went up one, right? Went up one. So it's important to catch those early lines. Definitely important to catch those early lines, right? So next thing I was looking at, I took here, what I didn't take here, and I'm probably gonna end up having to take both of them, bro. Because I might backdoor and take Wemby's threes, but they opened up a little bit too high for my liking to take them straight. But he hasn't been, he's been a household name for me. Him and Sexton with that 1.5 3-point prop, they've been getting it in for me. Last 20 games, he's 14-20. So I've been just playing it blindly. You know what I'm saying? Just playing it. However, his points prop sitting at 22.5 now. Head to head versus this team. Last time these two teams played, he had 24. So, it is what it is. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he's been on one, right? So, you can look at this 3-point prop here, sitting at 1.5 again at plus money again. So I'll definitely take that. I'm taking a stab at it. He had two threes and 4 threes. I also want to see if he keep getting hot. Now, 4 threes for him would have been broke the fucking bank. Probably got $1 million for those odds. But 2.5 threes for him. 3 threes for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander right now is plus 470. And they don't have a prop for him at 4 threes. So you could actually take him at 2, 3, and 4 if you wanted to. You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm gonna take it. And then his assist prop is the other play. What I'm looking at is play number 2. And he has, this bad defense. You know what I'm saying? He's had, this is a possible double spot for him. Because he's gotten it. One time versus them, right? So he's hit the 6.5 assist prop at 7 of his last 10 games. Head to head versus this team, he's 2 or 3 to this number in his last 3 matchups with 10 assists in this one here. I might do a 10 assists, Chet points. It kind of like coincides, right? I might do a 10 assists. I mean, not 10 assists. I might take the over on the 6.5 assists, maybe Chet points, Wemby points. You know what I'm saying? In the same game parlay or something like that. Something kind of correlated, you know what I'm saying? And then instead of putting him for 30 points, might put him down for 2 threes, something like that. Shoot a couple threes, drop a couple downs. But at the end of the day, this motherfucker still going to find a way to get his 30, right? It's just the proof is in the pudding. Points versus this team, 28, 32. So, it is what it is, right? Points his last 10 games. You don't need me to tell you about what he can do and what you should take for him. So that's what I'm looking at here. You could also look at the assist prop for Jalen Williams, right? Assist prop for Jalen Williams is intriguing, right? Let me show you guys, and I'm getting off of this one here. Assist prop sitting at 4.5, right? He's 7-10 to this number, including 4 games straight. Head to head versus this team, he's 2 of 5 to this number. If you want to look at last 20 games, he's 13-20, so he's over 50%. But last 10 games, you could look at his away games. I even think on the road he drops a little bit more dimes on the road, right? So let's see. On the road, show only away games, Right. So he's still 7-10 to this number. So it is what it is, right? That's another guy that you can look at. So those are the players that I'm looking at right there from that game. So be my guest. Take what you like, leave what you don't. Houston Rockets at Phoenix Suns. Houston Rockets at Phoenix Suns. And so what I wanted to do was I wanted also, let me see what the injury news is now, man. Straight up. Let's see what we got. Anytime you got two players or something like that, something's going wrong, right? Jalen Green, illness. Okay, we just got that, right? So I expect him to be out, right? So I guess we could go right back to the well on Fred VanVleet threes. I think we can go back to the well on Fred VanVleet threes, or whoever's going to step up, right? Fred VanVleet just totally wet the bed for us last time, man. That was just an outlier, man. Why did he do that to us? Let's see. 3-pointers made. They don't have a line out for him right now. That's what it is. Either way it go, that last game, man, he wet the bed. Fuck it. I ain't even gonna look at it. So this is something to save time. We'll double back on this one here. Jalen Green, I was looking at the 1.5 threes for him though, bro. That's what I was looking at. 1.5 threes for him. He's 3 or 4 to this number in his last 4 games. He's 75% in his last 4 games to this number. Versus this backcourt, I think I want to take a stab on that. Okay. So I 9 times out of 10, I'll probably take a stab on that. 2 threes for him. But I'm gonna keep it moving. I don't have too much to say about that game, right? I think the midday questionable tag usually leads to him being out. So if you catch some Fred V numbers, I mean, I couldn't talk you off of it, man. I couldn't talk you off of it. Next game we're going to talk about is going to be the okay, so we breezing on through. Miami Heat, the Miami Heat and Denver Nuggets, like Jamal Murray, right? Keep an eye out for Jamal Murray. Back to back, wouldn't be surprised if he sits. I think he sits, right? I think he sits. Yeah, we already got a little hunch right here. I think he sits. And then the lines are still out, right? And then in back-to-backs, Jamal Murray uncertain for Thursday, right here. So I think he sits, right? LeBron James uncertain for Thursday. You already see the thumbnail I got up there. That's Anthony Davis peeking around the corner. So you need to jump on numbers right away, right? People who you think gonna benefit, right? This is a rematch to the championship, or whatever the case may be, right? So one thing I couldn't talk you off of is Bam's rebound and or double-double. You can probably use it as a parlay piece. Don't know what he's been looking like lately, but if he stays out of foul trouble, you can rebound the ball versus Jokic. I have no problem with taking, players versus Jokic, right? So that's player performance doubles. I'm looking for double-double. Double-double. Bam Adebayo at a parlay piece at a -175. What up, Slim? What's going on, Slim? What's happening? I'm doing a quick drive-by, man, because I got to go to work. I did a quick drive-by. I might recap that shit. Before I get up out of here, bro. I'm probably gonna recap that shit. But it's quick what I like, da-da-da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? Bang, 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 bang. Either way it go, man, Slim, Edwards ended up playing yesterday. So this motherfucker Carlton Towns didn't do what we need him to do. And then we went 4-6. Damn, Reeves couldn't get one more 3. We could at least cast a double up, but hey, it is what it is. Let me see something though. Bam needs to stay out of foul trouble here. If he stays out of foul trouble, he should be able to hit this rebound prop, I would say. Head-to-head versus this team. They haven't played this. He hasn't played this team this season, right? But in the playoffs, right? But this was the playoffs here. So, he was playing 40 minutes a game. You know what I'm saying? So, It is what it is. But lately, Bam has been boarding for us, man. He's been boarding for us. I can understand you not wanting to get there. I can understand you not wanting to get there. He's got double-digit rebounds in 6 of his last 10 games. Jimmy Butler was intriguing, okay? His points prop was sitting at 19.5 last time I checked. That was an intriguing number there, right? That's intriguing. Now it's all the way up to 21.5. Interesting, right? Money flew in on that. Yeah, man, he did come through. I should have put that in there, man. And then the Scotty Barnes, like, how don't I put Scotty Barnes in there? I should have had Scotty in there trying to be slick, man. Put the plays in. Put the chalk plays in. I just went right over there yesterday. I was like, look, Dallas giving up this to the power forward, this to the power forward, that to the power forward, that to the power forward. And I said, I'm off him. Tiffany jumped in the chat. She said she owned him. I just pointed the numbers out. I'm supposed to have been on him. I should have played him. Played him over Reeves or played him over Cat. D-Lo got you. It is what it is. LeBron James that went ape shit, but it is what it is. This game here, though, like I said, I expect Jamal Murray to probably be out in this one. Okay? For Nikola Jokic, you can definitely look at a triple-double for him. Plus 135. It might go down to plus 110 if Jamal Murray end up being out. Extra usage for the rest of the game, though, right? So let's think about where can we attack these guys. So right now, look at the points. So right now, they know not to put all the motherfuckers up there. I will have interest in the 1.5 3 points for Caldwell Pope, but where do we attack this Miami team from the 3-point land, right? Using the small forward position. So Miami on the season, 3-pointers made, shooting guard, they've gotten better. I remember they were up there giving up threes. They've gotten better. Nice. So it is what it is. I took the double-double for Anthony Davis. Oh, I love Anthony Davis today. I'm sure he'll play since the Lakers are trying to get the playoff spot. Yeah, I love Anthony Davis today. I love Anthony Davis today. Here. So right here, I'll definitely be looking at Eric Gordon in this spot. I'll be definitely looking at Eric Gordon. Jimmy Butler is intriguing. Let's see what Jimmy been doing, man. Jimmy Butler is intriguing, though, bro. Sure. Bam rebounds or double-double is a parlay piece. That's intriguing. Let's see. Points for Jimmy Butler. He's 7-10 to this number. I like that. Terry Rozier popped head-to-head versus this team. But you know, those are playoff numbers, right? Those are playoff numbers. Terry Rozier popped out last game. For points-wise. He had 19 points. What the threes look like for him? He hit 2 threes. What about his attempts? I need to keep an eye on his attempts. 4 attempts. His attempts are down with this team, right? Attempts are down. So I guess, right? I couldn't talk you off those guys right there. Last game. Y'all know the deal. If you want to get on some Anthony Davis props, I suggest you get them now. I don't expect Slim say I want to pull the trigger on Kyle Kuzma to go over 22.5 points. Ooh, yeah, I can see that. I can definitely see that. LeBron don't want to chase that motherfucker around. I know that much. After coming off that good-ass game he just had last game. So that's definitely in play. If the boy stays out of foul trouble, Marvin Bagley, I'm going to like him in some shape, form, or fashion. Points, sitting at 13.5. I will have interest in that. Put up a dub versus Golden State Warriors. 15 versus OKC. He got to stay out of foul trouble, though. Rebounds for him. He's had 9 rebounds or better in 5 of his last 6 games. His rebound prop sitting at 8.5. And you'll get a double-double for probably early plus 100s. Let's see. plus 165. I remember I hit that motherfucker at plus 420 because you got to know your personnel. When he first got there, I was all on that double. I was all on it when he first got over there. But you got to know your personnel. Either way it go, though, hey, it is what it is, right? So Marvin Bagley's point prop is in play. You got to stay out of foul trouble, though. But probably my favorite play from this game is going to be Anthony Davis. His points prop sitting at 26.5 right now. Head-to-head versus his team. Oh, shit. He gave their ass a whopping 55 last year. So their ass might be in trouble today, straight up. They might be in trouble on this back-to-back. They might be in trouble. They might be in trouble. Unless he lets they got the other kid playing center. Unless he let him intimidate him, just punk him. Don't do that, man. Don't let them punk you out, bro. Straight up. So give me the over 26.5 points. I didn't pull the trigger last night. Let's see if they got him out on him over here. The Russells and the Reeves. I like all of them, man. Davis, right? 26.5 points, 13.5 rebounds. You can look at all that shit, man. You can look at all that. How many rebounds did he have last game? I don't think he had that many rebounds last game, though. 12. He's been flirting with that number. He's 6 of 10 to that 13 rebounds. It's crazy. Crazy. He's been balling. All right, so yeah, whatever, man. Whatever you want to take, man. I'm going to look at the I'm going to go with the I would probably take his fancy score, take that, or his regular points for it at 26.5. I'm gonna end up taking the stab at it. You taking AD for the double. That's a good parlay piece. It's got to be a minus 300 though, but it's a good parlay piece. It's a good parlay piece. Let's see where it's at. Where's that number at? It's a minus 800 for a double. That's a lot. And then looking at points like Marvin Bagley, I wouldn't take the under. D'Angelo Russell points prop. Avija rebounds are going to be enticing here. Sitting at 7.5, but it's kind of enticing. We all know he can rebound the ball. Tyus Jones, assist prop is in play. He's been dropping mad dimes, right? He's been dropping dimes lately, man. 16, 15, 14. Where do these Lakers ranked? Overall, they're giving up 24 assists. Point guards 14th. Well, it is what it is. 3-pointers for Tyus Jones is they're giving up the threes. The guards, the backcourt is not good defensively here. I can see Tyus Jones hitting his threes here in this spot too. Get 1.5 threes for him at plus 126. And Kuzma, I'm not even going to look at his numbers. He's going to be in play for a pure volume standpoint. And then, like I said, let's go to Avija and let's wrap this shit up, right? Avija. Points. He was playing right here, boy. He was getting it in. Versus Denver, Denver brought his ass back to life. A game like this, you could probably look at this. Man, his assist prop is sitting at 3.5. That's going to be intriguing. And his rebound prop, he has upside on his rebounds. That's about all I can say. He has upside on his rebounds. He's got an 8-rebound game versus this team. He's got upside on his rebounds, man. So you can look at his rebounds, points and rebounds, rebound individually, something like that, or you could just flat out leave it alone, right? On the flip side, Rui, old team, Rui, No LeBron. I ain't saying no LeBron. I'm expecting LeBron to be out. Do we have Rui's numbers on the books? Rui. Okay, Rui being played, right? We don't have any numbers for Rui. Do we have Rui over here? Rui, where are you? They won't put him because they're waiting for LeBron James news. Then they'll add him, right? That's what they're waiting on. So to recap things here, and I'm out of here. To recap, we're looking at to recap, let's go with this Jazz, right? I like the spot. I like the spot for Suggs, man. I like the spot for Suggs. I think he was 8 for 10 to the 1.5 threes at home. I like the spot for Suggs. He's don't got a lot of good defenders on him. You know what I'm saying? So I like the spot for Suggs. Paulo is from a number standpoint, he's in the best spot from a number standpoint versus this Utah team. I just gave you guys all the numbers. Paulo is actually in the best spot here. Don't know if he's going to play though, but power forward, in Utah, the second most points to the power forward. The assist prop, the 3-pointers, they're giving up the most 3-pointers, and then you can look at the fantasy score. They're giving up the most fantasy score to a power forward position. So Paulo is, he's in an okay spot. At the end of the day, there's a lot of people in an okay spot versus the Utah Jazz. All right, Milwaukee Bucks, we already know what the deal is. Watch out for the blowout. Watch your props. Couldn't talk you off just straight fading this game. Don't know what's going to happen. Give me over 2.5 threes for Damian Lillard as a parlay piece, right? And you can look at the threes for the other guys. You can catch, you can probably catch Crowder for maybe a 1.5 threes on some value type of shit. And then you might be able to get, what the fuck is his name? Malik Beasley, 2.5 threes. You might be able to get him to hit those 2.5 threes today. ABC self-explanatory. What do you want me to say, right? Golden State Warriors. Kuminga just keeps on hitting the 2.5 3 assists. He just keeps on hitting it, right? Curry, prime time. His 3-pointer is now set at 5.5. Again, y'all already know what y'all can do with him. Brunson, the microwave. He just gets hot. He's hot. As soon as he get out the car, off the bus at the arena, he's already hot. DiVincenzo, his 3 ball's going to be in play. They're going to need him. So I hope both of these teams hitting their shots. It'll be an awesome game here, right? It'll be an awesome game. It will be one, right? If both of these teams clicking. I didn't go too much in depth on the Atlanta side because what you see is what you get from Atlanta. On the Brooklyn Nets side, they get a tad bit of a bump. Although I will say, I would not take the under rebounds for Clint Capella. He played like 24 minutes last game. His minutes gradually going up. I would like his rebounds, right? He's hit this rebound prop, I think 4 of his last 6 or 4 of his last 5 versus this team. I like the over 9.5 rebounds. I seen it at 10, a solid 10 on Prize Picks. I missed it. I probably will go there, but I like it, right? But I think Brooklyn Nets offense get its tad bit upgrade. If we don't get Ben Simmons, I'm going right back to the well on Dennis Schroeder. They hide Dennis Schroeder right now because they want the Ben Simmons news. Ben Simmons is questionable. Soon as they say Ben Simmons is out, because what's his name? Cam, the other Cam, he's out. And then I'll be on. I would imagine Dennis Schroeder points coming out of like a 13.5, and then Lonnie Walker. It could be a bounce back spot for Lonnie Walker, right? He went 1 for 9 last game. 1 for 9. This could be a bounce back spot for him. Bogdanovich threes. Now I do target this team for threes, right? They've been giving up the most threes to the point guard position all season long, right? So let's see. Brooklyn, they've been number 1 on the season. Now, as of lately, they probably better. I ain't gonna check. Let's see. Last 15, they've probably been better, right? It just is what it is. They've probably been better as of late. You still could go out there and smack a few threes on their ass, but let me keep it moving. I didn't go into too much on Oklahoma City Thunder. You could look at. I like the assist for Johnson Williams. I like the assist for Damn. So I got Alexander. I got Wemby's points at 21.5. I might lay off the threes and 16.5 points for Chet. Rookie of the year, probably the top 2 rookie of the year candidates facing up right now. I'm taking the over on both of their points. I don't give a fuck what it is. I don't even care. And then another thing. Shai Alexander, right? It's got to be like one of the top guys. If you're playing on FanDuel, you get the quad ones or whatever the case may be. He's one of your guys, right? So the quad fives, whatever the case may be, the quad ones, 1-1-1-1-1. He's one of your guys. I can just show you guys the proof is in the pudding. Steals. Filter this down to 1 steal just to keep you guys refreshed. Over a half a steal. On the season, he's got a steal in every game except for 6, right? At least 1 steal. Blocks. He's got he's 35 or 57 to a block, right? So, and then lately he's got blocking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 straight games, right? Got a block in 10 straight games. He's got a steal in man, how many games? It don't even matter. He's got a steal in 33 of 56, 57 games, right? Last 20 games, 9 of 20. Last 10 games, 4 of 20. No. I'm sorry. Half a three. I'm sorry. I am sorry. A half a three on the season. He is 51 of 56 for half a steal. That's 1 steal. And his 3 ball, right? His threes are in play. Look at the 1.5 threes for him, sitting at would you flip it? Okay. Last 10 games and last 2 games, last 10 games, whatever. He's 6 of 10, over 50%. All right. That bounce. Oh, you know what? I got more games, right? What is it? Right. So the Houston Rockets, like, if Jalen Green goes, I'm gonna like his 1.5 threes. If he don't go, I'm gonna like. I like the Fred VanVleet threes, man. That just is what it is, man. I don't know what I like on the Houston Rockets side. On the Phoenix Suns side, Durant. What? Miami Heat. I expect Jamal Murray to be out, so you got Reggie Jackson coming off the bench. Whatever you want to do with this shit, man. Jimmy Butler points look pretty good. It's at 21.5. It opened up at 19.5. That was crazy. Bam rebounds, possible double-double. Parlay piece, -170 on the books. And the Washington Wizards, we just went over this shit here. Just went over this game. All right, so everybody was here for that. Do me a favor, man. I need 11 more subs, man. 11 more subs to give me the 3K. I would like to see that big 3K flash over across the screen. Drop a like on this video. Prospects. 26.5 points for Anthony Davis, right? And I forgot to mention the 2.5 assists for it's in play. The 2.5 assists for Thugs, right? Because of this spot, this is a spot for him to at least get 3 assists here, right? You can look at his points plus assists. I like this spot in general for him, right? Or you can look at his turnovers as well. So he's 7 of 10 to his 1.5 turnovers number. But his assist prop, it's at 3.5. Wait a minute. It was at 2.5. Wasn't it at 2.5? Right. It was at 2.5 because the insight's still up there. It says Jalen Suggs has exceeded 2.5 assists in 4 of his last 5 games. So what number are you getting on 3.5? Plus 140 for 3.5. I can go back down here to the alt lines though and get a 2.5 at a -165 as a parlay piece on FanDuel, DraftKings, and BetGM. this number will keep on going up. So 2.5 assists for him. He's 50% to this number. Head-to-head versus his team, he's 2 or 3 to this number. The three-pointers for him, last 10 games, 1.5 threes, he's 60% to this number. So I'll be looking for him to try to score here, right? When you out there guarding Clarkson and Sexton and shit like that, they're gonna be out there trying to bust your fucking ass. And these players got egos, so he should be trying to bust their ass back, right? So I lean towards the over in those couple categories for him. Like I said, Paulo was in the best spot from this team. Prize picks. Points. Who do I like for points? I like Anthony Davis for points. Rebounds. I'm going to Clint Capella, bro. I'm going to kick Capella. I'm going to Clint, right? I did take the under 1.5 threes for Dorian Finney-Smith. That was before I done went past Clint Capella or something. Where is it? That was before Ben Simmons got ruled out. Let me see, Capella. 10 points, 10 rebounds, huh? Half assist for him. Boy, that's intriguing right there. That's intriguing. I took the rebounds at 10. Appreciate it, Dirty Jaguar. I ain't gonna call you Dirty Jaguar no more. Jaguar. Man, Justin Fields, man, he finna get ready to go to Atlanta, ain't he, man? I guess. I'm gonna miss him. My Chicago Bears, I'm gonna miss him. I think they can't do no wrong, actually, in this spot. If they want to keep Fields, I like it. If they want to move from him, I like it too. I wanted Marvin Harrison. But we'll see. I will see, bro. We'll see. What else we got here? Help me out here, y'all. I didn't look at the fantasy squad. I didn't look at any combos. I don't have time. I need to be asleep right now, man. I got to go to work. 21.5. Where did it start off at? Where did it start off at? I got to go through the list of games. Oh, I know what to do. Okay. Points, right? No, I'm getting the Wemby and what's the name in there. I'm getting them two in there, bro. It must have opened up at what? It started at 22.5, went down. I'm gonna just do it like this because I ain't good with searching and shit like that. Wemby. 22.5 points. I'm gonna go more. Chet. 16.5. I'm gonna go more. You hammering Kuzma's unders? You on underdog with that one? Wait a minute. What is they sent me a notification, man. They might got a deal out. Oh, they talking about the NFL Combine and shit, man. I guess. So we got 4. Anthony Davis, Clint Capella's rebounds, 22.5 points for Wemby, 16.5 for Chet. What are we thinking? I do want to take a look at these threes. If they got Damian Lillard up there, I might have to take a stab at them. 2.5 for Brandon Miller is doable. 1.5 is doable for Brook Lopez. Trey Mann, I like that. I like that. I like all those. Don't mean I'm gonna go to them, but I do like them. Laurie Marketing is capable. Sure, we know that, especially from a pure volume standpoint. Crowder. I like that. 1-3 for Crowder. 1.5 threes for Colin Sexton. They'll probably never put that shit back on Prize Picks no more. The double-double for Wemby. Yeah, they've been getting rebounded from hell. They've been giving up plenty rebounds. I took the one under 1.5 threes for him. I took that already. So 2.5 threes for Cam Johnson. I like it. 2.5 threes for Brunson is in play. The 2.5 assists, man. We should just go ahead and throw them 2.5 assists in there for Kuminga. What do y'all say? He's been killing it, man. He's been killing it. Kuminga's been killing it. The assist prop, the 2.5 assists, and still sitting. I don't even know if prospects might not giving that to you. They might not be giving that to you. Prospects might not. 2.5 assists, 8 to 10 to this number, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games straight. Hmm. Jalen Williams 1.5 threes. I didn't check his 1.5 threes. Hmm. Well, what do you know? He's been smacking that shit. How many attempts he's been taking? What about head to head versus his team? He's been hitting that shit. What about the last 20 games? So lately, you love me. I can do a same game parlay on Prize Picks for this game right here. For this game, I like the assists for him, Jalen Williams. I'm starting to like the threes for Jalen Williams. I like the threes for I like the threes for the kid. What's his name? Shy. And I like hit Shai Gilgeous-Alexander assists. Speaking of assists, let's go to his assists, man. Let's drop his assists in there. He had a double-double last time he played this team. You look at a double-double for him. I want to take a look at his double-double, too. If it's 6.5, I'll take it, man. Fuck it, man. 6.5, I'll take it, man. That's 5 plays. The last play, what was the last play here? Houston Rockets, Miami Heat, Wizards, Golden State, the Bucks. Oh, you know what? I want to see who they got out for threes. Did I look at it? Yeah. Well, you know they're gonna bust their ass for sure, though, bro. 3-pointers made. I did look at the 3-pointers made. Very 3.5 at a Goblin. Barry Smith, Victor Wembanyama. Jamal Murray is in the player pool. Shit. Any more injury news? The Visa in. The Visa in. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Let me see something. Sucks, huh? See what they got out for Suggs. Points plus assists in at 13.5. 10.5 points, man. It's crazy. I'm sitting here debating this 10.5 points prop for him, bro. This is beyond me. Fuck, man. Cause he'll sell your ass. He will, he will sell your ass. You know how many times he's fell on the 7 and 8 and shit, man? The 1.5 turnovers in play too, man. But man, you know how many times he fell on this shit? All that red is when I decide to bet him. You know? He's hit versus so he missed versus Detroit, missed versus Miami, missed versus Cleveland, missed versus Brooklyn. He hit versus ATL, hit versus Detroit, hit versus OKC, hit versus Chicago, hit versus the Spurs. Attempts, man. Field goal attempts. This is going to sell it. So versus Brooklyn, he only took 5 attempts. Who they playing today? Right. Okay. If you take it 7 shots, take it 8 shots for 11 points, it's going to be either that or what? Take your threes? Man, look, man. On the books, he probably 11.5, man. He's 10.5 on the books. Curry over 35.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That sounds scrumptious as well. It definitely does. It's either Suggs. For me right now, though, this play probably going to be Suggs points to seal the deal or Kuminga's 2.5 assists. Now, what do I do? Curry over 35.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Oh no, Curry. They playing. I don't have to look that shit up. He can get that shit in points. Brunson can't guard him. DiVincenzo don't want no smoke. I like Brunson too. Both of their ass. I'm gonna have to put them on another ticket. See, this is a national televised game here. What did I have over here to the side? Suggs assists, Colin Sexton threes, Wendell Carter. That was a double. That was early. I don't know if I'm getting there. Suggs 1.5 for 2.5. It was 2.5 assists. Sexton 1.5 threes. I played that last night. PRAs 35.5. Point guard, 3rd in points, 4th in rebounds, 6th in 12 in assists. Lately though, they've been down, bro. Hard decision, man. Well, I'll tell you this here, man. The Orlando Magic game come on first, right? I'm gonna go ahead and let this chump. I'm gonna go ahead and let this chump. Wait a minute. Apollo points at 21.5. They don't got nobody to guard Paulo. And like I said, versus the power forward. So, and then the point guard, the thing about what I was on his assist was I was on Suggs' assist because Utah give up the most assists to the point guard. This is on the season, though. I don't know about like the last 15, let's say. Last 15, they still number 2. Last 7, they still number 2, right? On the season, they number 1. So they're giving up dimes to the point guard position either way it go. His assist prop sitting there came out at 2.5. I should have jumped on it then. Should have jumped on it then, man. Jumped on it then. Didn't get to it. Did not. Let him off the hook. That's what was his name? I forgot his name. Dennis Smith. I think his name was Dennis Smith. Or do I just, flip flop and just go to Paulo because the numbers line up for Paulo too, man. Points wise, Utah Jazz, they're giving up the second most points to him to the power forward position. Fantasy scores, they're giving up the second most fantasy scores to the power forward position. Speaking of fantasy score, I could take a drive down fantasy score lane real quick. I didn't look at fantasy score. That might seal the deal for me, That might help seal the deal. Sort of like PRAs on steroids, right? Damian Lillard, 39.5, looks intriguing, right? I'd imagine they need him to be out there, shooting that shit, get into game flow, just shooting it, right? This Nick Richards 24 is enticing. Paulo 39.5. Paulo 39.5. Let's see. Let's look at Paulo real fast, man. He's got probably arguably the best matchup. So points wise, right? He's always flirting around his number. The minutes is always there. The field goal attempts, they always there. You give me 15 attempts, he's averaging 16.2 attempts. You give me 16 shot attempts, and you got to get what? 21 points, and you Paulo? I might have to take that. He's got 19 points versus them, 26 and 30. He only faced this team once. First time he seen him, he gave their ass 30 piece out the gate, right? I don't want to take his rebounds. Somehow this team is still a decent rebounder team. Yeah, 8 and 9 rebounds against their ass. Assists. What about what he's been doing? Around 6 rebounds a game lately. Assists. Head to head versus this team. Blocks. Steals. Give me the over points for his ass, man. Fuck that, man. Give me the over points for him. Fuck it. He's gonna be take somebody that's gonna give you the best chance to hit his point prop. He averaging 16 shots. You take 16 shots, you should be able to get 21 points, man, versus this team. Cooking up a little something, big 1990. And like I said, guys, do me a favor, subscribe, bros. Ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Points allowed, the power forward position, ranked 30. The shot attempts are there, and head-to-head versus team. He faced them one time this year, gave him a 30 ball. We don't want number 21.5, bro. I don't want number 21.5 from you, sir. Straight up. I don't even want your fancy score. I don't want none of that. Let me get them points out you. Paulo. Am I spelling his name right? Paolo. So we got him at 21.5. I don't want to see the rest of that shit. Give me that. More, right? So 26.5 points for Anthony Davis. More. Hoping LeBron James out. I think Clint Capella can get to 10 rebounds, right? The rookie of the year showdown, 22.5 points for 22.5 points for Wemby, 16.5 for Chet. Let's get it. Let's go at it, right? Let them two go at it. Meanwhile, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander dropping dimes, right? I like his threes too. Let him drop the dimes over there to Chet. Drop the dimes over there to Williams. Let him drop the 7 assists. And then Paulo, open the night up, right? Open the night up. Y'all, the first game. Drop this 21 and a half points. You're going to let us know if this, we're going to know if this ticket's going to hit or not. If you don't get 21, you're the first motherfucker that's going to clear. So let's keep it funky, man. Let's do it, right? Let's do it, man. Anybody like that? Y'all like that? Take what you like, leave what you don't. All right? Let's see what we can do, man. Plug on my computer real quick. See what we can do with that, man. Let's take another quick look at the injury news before I get out of here. Now I'm going to work tonight, man. It's going to be hard for me to do videos and shit, man. Because I'll be tired. I work 6 p.m. to 6 a.m., so I'm going to be tired, man, when I come in. All right. All right. It is what it is. Okay. Alexander. Yeah, but I like he could I like this matchup though. Bad defense. It just he had double digit rebound. He hit his assist versus this team twice, 2 or 3 to that number. I think he could get there. You could even look at his double double if you want. Assist right here for Alexander, head to head. He's got 8 versus them. He's got 10 versus them. Last 2 times versus this team though this year, he's got 5 and he's got 10, man. So you can substitute it though, man. Rebounds and assists head to head. Rebounds and assists. They've been knocking on the door. Say the neighbors know my name. He's 2 for 3 for that number. So I couldn't talk off of that. Couldn't talk off of none of this shit, man. Like the play that I'm really excited for is his threes, man. They keep giving us, good plus money on the threes. I'm getting ready to play that shit right now. This is the play I'm really excited for right here. Especially he hit 4 of them yesterday, last game. He's 6 of 10 to this number. You get that at plus 126, 1.5 threes for him. He's a scorer. I just took his assist prop because I figured he's gonna get 2 or 3 of them off of Chet. I think they want to let Chet. I mean, it's Wemby. It's Chet. If Chet out there scoring good, Shaq got to get a couple of them assists, man. And like I said, you could also look at Jalen Williams' assists, right? He's been flying under the radar. Last 10 games, he's 7 to 10 to this number. It ain't no fluke. Last 20 games, he's 13 to 20 to this 4.5 assists. And then you could also look at his 3-pointers, right? For Jalen Williams, lately he's been looking better than the previous 10. The latest 10 been looking better, where he's 8 to 10 to that number to 1.5 threes. You also get that it opened up at plus money now, so the minus 104. So it's a bunch of alternates. I like Kuzma. I didn't get it to Kuzma. I'll get to Kuzma on the books. It's a lot. I like Bam in some shape, form, or fashion. I'm going to probably take his double-double and parlay piece. So it's a lot more plays that I like, man. It's a lot more plays that I like. Chet definitely been hitting. And like I said, this is a rookie of the year matchup here, man. They got to go ahead and get it in. What about the 3-point attempts? I like to bet 3-point attempts is something, man, that I probably couldn't. Somebody said something about Damian Lillard, and I want to make sure I didn't overlook you, guy, because I know I seen it. That was David Butler. I see you, David. Less than 7 free throws. Interesting play, bro. Those be the ones, man. Oh, and also the assist prop for Kuminga. You know what I'm saying? That's been smoking hot. But he said less than 7 free throws. I got you, David. I got you. I got you. I got you, bro. I got you. Free throws. Less than 7 free throws. Let's take a look. Let's take a look what Damian Lillard's been doing. Yeah, he ain't getting no 7 free throws in this game. Like, why? They ass finna lay down. They finna get down and lay down, right? Free throws made. Free throws made. Free throws attempt. This is free throws made. What is the prop? Free throws attempt, right? Free throws made. Yeah. Why would he have to make 7 free throws? Who's trying to win this game? Who's trying to foul him? Good play. Good play. Good play. Oh yeah, that's my number one play, man, all the time. Man, his number just opened up a little bit too high for me. He been smoking that. Him and Colin Sexton, the 1.5 threes, eating that shit for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He's the matchup ain't the greatest for Colin Sexton, but I took him, man. They gave it to me at plus 115. Wemby opened up at like minus 138. I got his points at 21.5. I don't feel the need to get to his threes. I think he got to put up. I think he got to put up some points tonight. Wemby got to put up some points tonight. That's what I think. So, damn. So I'm telling y'all, that play was a good play. I liked, in my opinion, right? In my opinion, he's only 1 to 10 to this number, right? He's only 1 to 10 to this number in his last 10 games. What about his last 20? 6 to 20. Okay, right. Against New Orleans Pelicans, they want to win. Yeah, foul him. Cleveland, yes. Detroit, why y'all fouling him like that? Why is he at the line back-to-back games? He 16 free throws made, man. Why? That game probably was close, knowing Milwaukee. But yeah, man. Flirted with it. He flirted with it. He flirted with it, but he ain't get there. So it is what it is. I like that play, bro. What's the numbers looking like for Jabari Smith? He been killing the rebounds as of late, bro. He been smoking them on the rebounds. We already know this, right? That was an auto play last game versus OKC. So rebounds. Look at him. He's just been. This was back-to-back game versus OKC, 17 and 13, and he got another game where he had like 19 rebounds versus the end. He had then Phoenix. He got 16 rebounds versus Phoenix. Damn. He beating Durant and them to the ball like that. He got 3 this way. He got a tough defensive matchup. You're going to have to guard Durant. I was saying, one of my guys was saying they got a good game plan to run the ball out of Durant's hands, man. They got a good game plan to run the ball out of Durant's hands. That's and he was looking at the PRAs. I heard that on a podcast this morning. So let's take a look. Durant. Let's take a look how he's been scoring versus this team. Head to head. 28s. What about his rebounds and assists? That's what they was recommending. And I meant to check that out. I forgot what podcast I was listening to. Rebounds and assists. He Hulk smashed this shit in 2 games straight. They say they got a system. He says they got a system. Udoka got a system where I wonder, am I lagging? I ain't lagging, am I? Hope not. But he said Udoka has a system where they get the ball out of his hands somehow. So that first game, he had 16 assists. Then he had 8 assists and 10 rebounds and 11 rebounds. What about rebounds and assists lately? 11.5. Like, what's up? That was some nice plays, man. The rebounds and assists. The Jabari. What y'all saying about Jabari? That's an auto play. What? What's the auto play? Glow. No Eason, so his rebound usage been up. Yeah. All he got to do is stay out of foul trouble. He should smack. He cleared it easily. Yeah, and that was a pace-up matchup versus them. And then, like I said, they give it up, man. Rebounds to the power forward position. OKC 4th, 5th, and then these are seasonal right here. And points, OKC was up there too, right? But rebounds, they definitely give it up. They definitely give it up. Yeah. So, man, where is hmm, I'm gonna probably end up going to some of those plays on the books, man. Is there anything that's questionable here? I like those plays, man. Anthony Davis, 26.5 versus Washington. Clint Capella, 10 rebounds. Wemby, Chet, anything? Paulo, Alexander. What? What's what? Anything? Anything questionable there before I pull the trigger on that? I'm gonna pull the trigger on that anyway. We've been 4-5, man. We've been 4-5, and you know, we got a 3 in there. 3 or 6. Yesterday we went 4-6. Day before that we went 4-6, and no, yesterday, the day before that we went 5 or 6. Yes. No. No. Yes. TNT. And the TNT, the Warriors, and then finals rematch here. Those are the two TNT games right there. Yeah, he definitely is, man. So Curry is due, man. And it's 2:00, man. Y'all guys have a great. I'm finna take me a 3-hour nap, and I'll be ready to go. It's gonna take me a 3-hour nap, and I'll be ready to go to work, bros. All right, legendary, man. You guys, everybody, man. Man, everybody, drop a like on the video and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 3K. I need 11 more. Clay and Jalen Brunson has a combo for over 5.5 threes. I couldn't talk you off of it. I couldn't talk you off of it. I didn't look at the combos and stuff like that. What is this here? What is this? Oh, boardroom, 25 points. What's the final odds to that? Why don't y'all just put the final odds right here? But the odds are steady moving. 3 threes, 15. Thompson. They stack points and threes? That's interesting. Okay, whatever. I don't play that shit, no way. Yeah. Appreciate you guys, man. Appreciate you guys. I'm getting out of here. Tomorrow, how many games we got tomorrow? Let's see. Tomorrow will bring. Make sure you got the notifications turned on, because I do recordings too, man, and y'all just have to catch them. And I do YouTube shorts. Tomorrow, the first of the month. Wake up, wake up, wake up. All right, so we're gonna have Cleveland and Philly. Charlotte and Philly. Cleveland and Detroit. Dallas and Boston. Ooh, Dallas and Boston. Portland, Golden State Warriors, and Toronto. Portland and Memphis. Ooh, ugly game. Portland and Memphis. Pacers and Pelicans rematch. Sacramento and Minnesota. I'm gonna use Rudy Gobert parlay piece soon as it open up tonight. Can't wait. Bucks and the Bulls. Wizards and the Clippers. Wizards will be on the back-to-back. Yeah. Threes. I'll be looking at the threes in that Mavericks game. Yeah. You don't got nothing to do, man. Just start looking ahead to tomorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, guys, peace. I'm out.